So you fell into a wormhole accidental. It's okay though. If you feel the buzz and warm the hug, the signal cross the threshold. Initiate into the liminal, the spiritual, not cringe though. Once you cross the in-between, become like fam, I've been told. Come on in, let's get real cozy. Nothing flashy, but I am nosy. Nothing wrong with getting rosy. It's all love here, wiggle toesies. Do you feel the signal? Answer with the grin though. Hit that button, thumbs go up, listen with your inner self. Comment section's free for stories, let go tensions, all your worries. In the box below you'll find all of my pages, test the ages. If you like what you see, follow me, I'm here for you like mages. Subscribe and shine, this family is divine. All good times and I'm not lying. Custodes, presidium, be with me now. Lux mea adesto, presence is the how. Veritatem e profundo, ducere sound. Clari, mihi, ostende, go round. Complete the circle, loop around the spiral, up and down we let go. Cool, let's pull a card now. Oh! It's giving the song by Anderson .Paak. You might not ever come down. I think it's called Come Down. Man, it was coming through so clear a minute ago, but it's past. Never ever down. It took too long to get this hat off the ground. Don't understand why. Anyways, so this is a reading about some scheming. I'm also getting that song, I forget the artist, Emmy something, but called I Am Woman. I am woman, I am fearless, I am sexy, I'm divine. I'm beautiful, I'm creative, honey, you can get in line. I'm not gonna sing it because I just don't want to. I just had some milk. Also, anyways, so I was getting very specifically a group of mostly white people, not all, but mostly, screaming. Very particular. There is one person, I'm getting chills, who, okay, it's kind of a continuation of an ongoing story that we've been picking up on, right? So there's a tall white male, could be balding, I don't know, or at least like a shaved head. So very skinny, kind of lanky looking, who is coming up against, with friends, with a group of friends, coming up against someone who's actually very psychic, but they don't believe in psychic gifts. They think it's just pattern recognition, and they think that this person's just a lot smarter than they originally thought. But this person has been targeted. This person has always been like the jealous type. They have a lot of underlying like anger and just emotions where they get triggered easily, but they know how to hide it on the surface. But I feel like this person, the psychic person, actually felt the underlying energy immediately and kind of was always a little bit cautious of this person. Kind, but cautious, aware, you know? Always seen. So this person actually wanted to hook up with this person at the very least and maybe use them, I don't know. Maybe they wanted to be with them just for the wrong reasons. This person never had pure intentions, but they came up against this person with their friends and tried to sabotage this person. There are some witchy people in this group. These could have been old co-workers. There are some witchy people in this group. One in particular, it's a female. I'm getting red hair for this one. Very volatile, very mean, and got a group of other witchy females to come up against. There might have even been some males mixed in with that, like group energy to affect this person. But anyways, so that first person, the tall lanky dude, kind of trying to downplay the psychic gifts, even though it's quite evident at this point in the story how real it is. And they've literally been using like supernatural means to try to affect them as well. So they're trying to downplay things, trying to keep the group cool because they're cracking are cracking. They're getting nervous. There's one in particular, a bit shorter, longer hair. This is a male who's definitely very fearful. Definitely. He's worried. He knows it's real. But this tall one, he's trying to like lead the group, trying to keep him cool as a cucumber. But they're not cool at all. It's very hot. Everything, the tensions are high in this group. Here, nine, the sign of God, whatever that means. Anyways, they're trying to clear things up. The pressure is on. It feels like they're in a pressure cooker. So I think they got a lot of people involved to try to like build up this energy against this person. But now they don't trust anyone anymore because they're worried about undercovers. So they're in this tight little knit group, just the OGs, right? Just the OGs where it started, because they're trying to save their own asses, of course. Now, here's where it gets tricky though, because they're still plotting. Now, tall lanky dude is going to try to come in to connect with this psychic, pretending as if they're like soulmates or something, or like showing that type of interest, because they're really still downplaying their gifts. silly goose. Just and thinking that they can fool them and confuse them. Not gonna work. This person saw them from the beginning, for the first time they met, literally. So they are plotting and scheming. They're gonna try to get in, and they're gonna try to break this person down in another way. If that doesn't work, they're gonna go big. Oh, I was also getting another thing where this person, specifically tall lanky person, woohoo! Okay, big confirmations before I even say it. Where this person created some sort of like account on a dating app, and they might have used like an actual like account from this person, whether they still have it or not, and like just copy that, and they're using it to try to make them look a certain way, but also try to. I heard they don't have that account, but they might have had one at one point in time. So they took like their pictures and they copied the profile and stuff, and they are trying to get money from people, but also there's like dual purpose, using it to get money. Just, but that tickles a little. My guardians are with me so strong right now. I love them. I got some extras now. Anyway. They're having a good time with this. Anyways, using this profile to try to paint this person out to look a certain way, so they're like trying to screenshot like just to prove that this person's a certain way or whatever. They might be having their friends like connect to this profile to try to prove this as well. I don't know, but and then also trying to get money from people. They don't want this out. Mary, don't do it. Don't do it. There's a lot with music here. I don't know, this person makes music. I heard stole music. Stolen. This person's a thief. This whole group is a thief. Or thieves. Plural. But together they make one giant thief. Okay, let's go with this here. Let's see what else comes out. Feeling a lot of pressure in the heart. It's definitely not my heart. I usually feel it over here. If it's other people, I usually feel it right in here. These people are really worried though. The pressure is on because information is leaked. It's out and about, and the word is being spread. The pressure is on. They're getting asked questions. They're really trying to play cool. They're trying to act like they don't know nothing, even though they ran around like bringing all these people in, just start spreading all this shit, and now they're trying to act like it wasn't what it was, or it wasn't a big deal, or it wasn't that serious kind of thing, or just trying to brush it off, and it's not working. Oh well. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? What is that commercial? I can't think of it. Put it in the comments if you know. Okay. Oh, this person taking a deep dive, crashing down to the freaking ground. The sulfur. I'm getting a smell of sulfur from this verse specifically. They're in their stench. They're sitting in stench. Okay, so yeah, everything's being reflected back to them, everything that they've been putting out. The truth is everything's being mirrored right back to them. I'm hearing some of them say like things like along the lines of like, I don't even know who I am anymore, like, oh, and it hurts the heart, like they don't know how they got themselves involved in a situation like this, or maybe they have been involved in things like this in the past, but they didn't think anything of it, but now that it's being reflected back to them, how terrible it actually is, how fucking abusive what they've been doing is, trying to ruin this person's life. Now they're having to sit with like the guilt and the shame from it, because people are shaming them because what they have done is absolutely terrible, and they've done a lot of crimes, and they've gone away with it so long. They really thought it was funny, and they thought it was all games, and now they're realizing how serious it actually is, that they can actually land themselves in prison because of this type of stuff. Oh, if only they knew before. Isn't it funny how people try to pretend like they don't know? I think it's funny. Anyways, we've got the drowned king here. I'm getting the leader of this group, or at least the one pretending to be a leader. Trying to stay strong here, but they're actually very overwhelmed, and they're drowning themselves. I feel like that the intensity in my heart feels more like that person than anything. Like they feel like they have to carry the weight and try to keep everyone cool, because things are really cracking, things are breaking, and the pressure is really on. You know, they're in the pressure cooker, and they cannot escape it. They cannot escape this. They can't escape what they've done. It's just consequences. It is what it is. What can you do about it? You don't want to face these types of consequences, then you should probably be a better person. So they're scheming, but everything that they try is always going to blow up in their face and backfire, as it has been the entire time they've been trying this. And they just seem to keep getting more extreme and a little dumber every time. I feel like a massive opening in my crown here. Oh, I just heard they lost. They lost it, they're losing it. I feel there's a lot of volatility in being, my guides are speaking to me, hold on. Oh, they lost the group. It's already broken. It's already fallen apart. They had this conversation, but these people were too scared. They started leaving. So the group is broken up now. They're trying to release the karmic weight of this, but they are definitely feeling the instability here. Like, 'cause this energy is coming down on them hard, right? So they're trying to... Oh, I see. They're trying to release the pressure. So some of these people are going to be speaking up so that they can get themselves out of this, like, heavy desert energy, this lack. We have a winner. We have a winner. Guess who it is? The one who saw these dumb fucks the entire time. I'm hearing they're having complaints, so they might be trying to make this person out to be a bad person. They think they were playing dumb the whole time. It's not that they were playing dumb. I think that they were just sitting back observing the entire time and not showing all their cards, because they know that dealing with these types of people, you have to be very careful. The illusions are definitely unraveling though. Everything is very clear and obvious what's been happening, and no matter how much they try to go back on it and release the pressure, I mean, it's there because they tried for so hard and so long to do all this, to make this mess. So now we have certain individuals in this group who they're not like wanting to connect to us anymore, and they feel like they have to tell the truth. I feel like they're fearing for their souls. Like they're fearing for their souls, especially because this was extremely esoteric, and I don't think these people believed in that before, but it was proven over time, in many occurrences, that this is deeply spiritual, and that this stuff is very real, and that they have made huge mistakes, and now they're trying to save their souls by confessing. And they're hoping that that helps them feel better. But ouch, karma hits no matter what, right? And justice is here. So these people feel like, okay, yeah, they're turning themselves in, is what I heard. They're turning themselves in to release as much as they can anyways, to try to save their soul from what they did to contribute to this. So they're really going to, they feel like this is the only way. They're so afraid for their soul. They're afraid for what this means to their soul. It's like some of them would actually rather face these consequences, even if that means they're ending up spending time in prison, and they'd rather face those consequences than face what it means to lose their soul. And they see that there's no way that they can win because we already have a victor here. Won't be lasting much longer. I mean, you have someone really sitting heavily in their emotions and just feeling defeated, absolutely feeling defeated. And it's like they're still contemplating and thinking how they can get away with this, how they can run away from this, but they're just sitting here, and it's like at the same time they know that they can't. They know that they can't just get away with this. Is there anything else that needs to be said about this? I heard not really. Okay, there is disappointment. I feel like, I don't know if this is like a couple, or it's just that maybe this first tall lanky person was, yeah, this is what it is. They really hoped to get together with this person originally, and because they couldn't, that jealousy kind of took over them and their decisions, their actions, and I think they really hoped for a chance at some point, but they know that this person is never going to ever want to connect with them, and I think that does hurt their heart in a way. But so maybe they did have some sort of real feelings for them, but still not great intentions. I feel like this person is too much in their ego, and I don't know, yeah, it's like this person realizes how strong and protected that this individual actually is, and they're a lot smarter than they originally thought, and whether they want to believe in the psychic gifts or not, they are very, very real. And I think that there are certain things, and they will be continuing to reflect back on these things. There are certain things certain moments, things that are said that prove that this person actually is, because it's not just pattern recognition necessarily, because this person's actually pulling information from private conversations that literally no one could ever know about, and they're having to sit with that and face that too. And it's a tough thing when it's not something you believe in. It's reality shattering. So we'll leave that there though. Just a quick little message. I'll be back with some more. That's what came through. Do with it what you will. Don't forget to chill too with your insides when you're still. If you like what you see, you hear, you smell, you be. Start climbing up a tree. I'm kidding, follow me. Life's glory and share your story. And community is glory. Don't be shy. No, I don't bite. No one above, below is right. It's all even, fair, and light. We keep it cool here. That's why we tight. Take only truth with you. The rest can flush and loo. Or if you really, really want it, you can even play and chew. Either way, we end it here. I'll be back soon. No worries, dear. Come amore, ti invito, sigilo e proteggo. Fai che tu me se. Now, do what wiggle.